So these are all invitations to stop and realign yourself. And the more you start to do that, the more you get used to having peace. When you get used to living with a sense of peace and calm, you can notice energy shift or negative energy shift or things that rattle your energy very quickly and start changing the trajectory. Welcome to Holistic Healing with Luam. Today, I want to start a conversation about energy. And this is foundational information that I'll keep building on in future episodes. So make sure you tune in. Today is mostly about energy awareness and how to tune in into your energy. Whether you're spiritual or not, energy affects your day-to-day life. It affects how you feel, how you come across to the world, how you experience the world, since energy attracts like energy, and even how aligned you are with your purpose. When you become aware of your energy, you can start using it to your advantage to take control over your life and how you experience it. So, what do I mean by energy? It's your inner state, your emotions, your thoughts, feelings, your body sensations. It's the vibe that you give off and you absorb. For example, if you've ever walked in a room after a heated conversation, you can sense the tension in the room. Or maybe someone walks in the room after they ended a heated conversation. You can sense the tension coming off the person. So that is what I mean by energy. And I want to start inviting you to start paying attention to your energy throughout the day so we can catch shifts, energy shifts, um, before they go off on a tangent. So, why is it important to be aware of your energy? When you're not aware of your energy, you start living life reactively. You start taking on people's stress and ignoring your needs. You start saying yes when you mean no. Um, but when you check in with your energy and you allow space to respond instead of react, you come off clearer, calmer, and more grounded. And that is the state we want to be in. So, here are three simple ways to start tuning into your energy. First is start doing energetic check ins. Throughout the day, just pause and ask yourself, how am I feeling? And this could be energetically, it could be how's my body feeling? How am I feeling emotionally? And start checking in. When you start to do this often, you start to catch shifts right when they happen. So it's a momentary thing versus a week-long thing or a monthly thing. So that's why we want to catch it right when it happens so you can start shifting your energy in a positive direction. Another way is to do environmental scans. And this could be people, situations, how certain environments make you feel, how digital content like social media or TV shows, how do they make you feel? Have you ever watched a show and you sense that you're feeling anxious or um, you're just rattled emotionally, or maybe your body is tense? These are clues that things are shifting your energy. So start looking out for patterns throughout your day, things that are rattling your energy or negatively impacting your energy so that you can start weeding out what doesn't need to be there. And another way is to do body scans or just body awareness in general. Because sometimes you feel it in your gut or in your chest, whether it's stuck energy from previous situations that you need to release or environments and situations or people that make you feel tense. start catching those so you can see what's affecting your day to day energetically. And when you catch yourself in these moments, it's really important just to even take 2 minutes or 5 minutes just to close your eyes, do some deep breaths, and do a body scan, start relaxing your body. Taking like 5 minutes just to calm yourself down could really change the trajectory of your day because once you're in that energy, in that positive energy, it starts feeding more positive energy, circumstances, situations, people that keeps feeding that energy. So now you've changed the trajectory of your day. So, what are signs that your energy might be off? Well, if you feel drained in certain situations or around certain environments, those are clues. Or you feel mental fog or overstimulated. I know if I use TikTok for longer than a few minutes, I feel overstimulated. It's just too much energy that comes off. And so I don't really like to use it that much. Or you feel irritable, unnecessarily irritable, because some situation in the past threw your energy off, and now your reaction to things are just unnecessary. So these are all invitations to stop and realign yourself. And the more you start to do that, the more you get used to having peace. When you get used to living with a sense of peace and calm, you can notice energy shift or negative energy shift or things that rattle your energy very quickly and start changing the trajectory. So, in general, those are quick tips for energy awareness. I will get into deeper conversation about energy protection, clearing your energy and alignment, but first, we have to become aware of what is our energy so we know when it's someone else's energy that is being projected that we need to protect ourselves from or energy that we need to clear. First, we have to know what's ours and what's someone else's energy. So I invite you to start checking in with yourself throughout the day, even if it's just once a day. Like at the end of the day, you just check in with yourself and ask yourself, what moment in the day did I feel most like myself today? And just notice the difference in how you feel energetically, emotionally, physically. Just start tapping into yourself and notice the differences. And you can do this in the morning so that you can kind of start your day in a better trajectory. And then at night for decompression. But really, you should be doing it throughout the day just so you can build your awareness. It's like a muscle you exercise and it just becomes a habit. I hope you enjoyed that. Tune in for more conversations about energy and overall self-improvement and healing. Thank you for listening.